About to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. At the plate, Matt Duffy, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Sale, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Tommy Pham will be next. Fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moreland giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, 29. Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to third. Molitor scoops it up. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, the winner of this series will battle the Angels to decide who'll be the American League's representative in this year's World Series. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Chopped to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here now is Mike Zunino. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he struck him out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
The first
baseman. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Willie Adames goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr.
leading off
as they'll have
for
5,
the Red
6,
Sox.
and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd.
Jackie
First delivery
Bradley
to him on the way.
Jr.
Swing and a line drive, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 7, the catcher, Sandy León.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how
Batting
that
it.
happened. Looked to
The
be a
left
base
fielder.
hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes
More
in
leg.
and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to straightaway right. Heredia ranging back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting
So
9,
problems out
the
there in
first
right
baseman,
field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
here.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's off the Green Monster. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Third baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So coming to the plate, Paul Molitor, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Slap hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of
time. Just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox,
J.D. Martinez,
the designated hitter
here in the early going.
J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what
now that
you get
center
a
fielder,
and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he sends it on the ground to first. Choi is right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 15. Second
baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And Pedroia is going to have himself extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The catcher, number 3.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning.
Please.
He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Number 61.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound.
Conley.
And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Heredia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. From the stretch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Duffy, the runner at second with one away. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well, that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Willy Adames. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. On to first with is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. A run for the Rays. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The first baseman, number
well, that's his
25.
second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He grounds it sharply to third. And he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
The batter,
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 2 for 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Not in time as he's across with the run.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throws off for second. Straight taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Digging in, Guillermo Heredia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off the monster. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joey.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays second baseman at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Kiermaier leads off second with one gone in the inning. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Moreland is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. And there's ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hopped up. Bogaerts waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So
the designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reddy is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie
Ready once again,
Bradley.
Jackie Bradley Jr. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the... Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, number 29.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. As a look, now the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on the defense a little bit.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. Pitch outside. The throw is in time from Leon, who delivered a strike to the bag.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays held in check here. They trail 5-2. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin
leading
Pedroia.
off
2
for
hits
the
and
Red
2
Sox.
trips for him thus far.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Well, he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5, but before the...
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
Now so a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here.
Gagne.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And Gagne's throwing gas now as he just reared up and threw it by him for strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Guillermo Heredia as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile.
Your
Carson
attention,
Smith
please.
Takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Carson Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Adames on second. Heredia is over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hopped up. Bogaerts has a play. 2 down.
Now batting.
And that will bring up Joey Wendell. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Count now a ball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Strand a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Diego Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Standing in, Steve Pearce. He got on top of one and was
leading
a ground out victim last time.
The first baseman,
hard liner, but picked up on a
here.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the lineup
the third baseman
and digging in, Paul Molitor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Here comes the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches. Now batting, Matt Duffy. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Number 5.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Pham stands at first with 1 out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Daniel.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there at the letters 0-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And it's fouled away.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 5-2.
Your
Oliver
attention,
Drake
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Runner at second,
Jackie
one away, and into hit
Bradley.
next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Heredia is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Willie
Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Ji-Man Choi.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right
now.
He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Guillermo Heredia. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And the Red Sox have taken that first step. They're on their way to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Boston Red Sox.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a
leading off tonight for the Angels, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Simmons.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
7:05.
There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. That base hit was screaming off the bat. Show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In his career against Porcello, he has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Slider laid off for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moreland waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. The 0-2 started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Stepping in, Paul Molitor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
First two batters find a sweet spot.
The right field
perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun is over. One away. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through
Martinez.
here. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Molitor isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of
things.
Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The second baseman.
Productive to score runs when he can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. This is skied into short left center. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Leading off the inning, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting 8.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In his career against Porcello, he's hitting .360. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to kick a good swing at that.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Striding in for Boston,
leading off
Mitch Moreland.
He'll
start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can. Moving.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch two bases into three.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. And quickly there are two away.
Up next for the Red Sox,
digging in for his second at bat, Paul Molitor. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with two men out. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is settling in now. Andrelton Simmons to start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with two strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Simmons racing for second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moreland is there. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
So
there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Justin Bour. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off.
He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The shortstop, Xander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first
now
out.
batting.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Here's Mookie Betts. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Eric Thames. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ball even at 2-2. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Full count still. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. That one worth another look with our show track technology. And the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Count even now at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
You know, I think that curveball on the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the full side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. That's popped up. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. picked up
Leading
an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Pitch coming, here it is.
Jr.
Hard hit ball to second. Fletcher takes it in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting,
One
second
away,
baseman.
and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in
the
early
catcher,
counts.
number 3.
This has been a real
onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is in time. A caught stealing for Pena. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or
now
two,
batting,
he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
And he fouls this one off. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Again, another foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Bullet back up the middle. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 4. It's now 4-2 Boston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
The center fielder, number 27.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Ready with the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Now batting.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And they start him out away with a called strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. LaStella at second. Trout at first. 2 out in the inning. Thames behind 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Into the box now, Steve Pearce.
Leading off.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Steve Pearce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Paul Molitor hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now
everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Now batting.
Ready for another
the
shot
right fielder.
now. Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Bogaerts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settled for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. No hits to this point.
The catcher,
here's the first pitch to him.
Manny Pena.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Bradley. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 6. Second.
Digging in and looking for more. David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Your
Keenan
attention,
Middleton
please.
enters to do the pitching
Now
in the bottom of the 6th.
Angels. Number 99, Keenan Middleton.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2 with
Leading
a double
off
on his
for
line
the
thus
Red
far.
Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Digging in now,
Jackie
Bradley Jr.
Bradley
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, Guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a
batter number 50. Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, Dan, his sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Catcher.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits and another at-bat or two before this one ends.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simmons takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch.
Ready now,
Moreland.
Mitch Moreland. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. Still ranging back. Booyah! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The first baseman, number 25.
He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. And that retires the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Simmons.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andrelton Simmons is retired to kick off the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2.
Red.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full of it.
And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
In now, Justin Bour, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
0-2, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Eric Thames. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Upton, the runner at second with 1 away, is put in play to the right side of the infield. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now
moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Digging in, Manny Pena, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mullen moves over, and that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well in the bag. Dan Jennings comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 46, Dan.
Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A bouncer up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Dustin Pedroia, trying to keep it going. Perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now here's the pitch. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3,
2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Takes just in now. Cole.
Leading off
it was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia calls for it. 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up. Pierce has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that misses for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it. And the Red Sox have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. The Bo Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Rick Porcello is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.